Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this TECKIN Outdoor Smart Plug. According to the listing, it says TECKIN Outdoor Wi-Fi outlet with 2 sockets compatible with Alexa, Google Home, wireless remote control, timer by smartphone, IP44, waterproof, and it's listed currently on Amazon for between $20 and $30. Has a lot of very good reviews. And I have already tested a couple of such or similar TECKIN devices, and they have been always doing really good. I have been using them outdoor, like for Christmas lighting, Christmas decoration, and also I'm using this thing all year round. So they have a really wide range of suitable smart outlets for everybody. Indoor, outdoor, larger, smaller things. And the very good thing here is that they are controlled by a common app, and the app is not only for TECKIN, but it's called the Smart Life, and this is used from a lot of good companies. And so you are not limited with this app to TECKIN. You can buy from a lot of these different manufacturers, different things, not only outlets, but a lot of different things, and control everything with one app. So this is a really good investment, because it is open with the app for expansion to a lot of other things. So this one is the waterproof outdoor thing. So here we see app control, Wi-Fi connection, voice control, set timer. And here some specs regarding the voice control. Of course, voice control is not built in this device. You have to use either Alexa or Google to control this thing by voice, but most people have such things. You don't have to have like a separate device. You can use this with the built-in like Google Home, and that's not a problem. So let's open the box and see what we get. What's really important, of course, is the instructions manual, and I'm going to show you that like always. I hope it's not too long. Here's the device, and it's nicely protected here. So looking really nice, good, nice, beautiful design. So we have this 3-prong adapter, which is good and safe, and we have the separate openings, or lids. If you don't need both of them, you can have the other one closed and watertight. So that's really good, and it looks like these lids are really good. They are tight, they are thick, they are easy to open with this flap here. This is the description in the back, but I think we have everything already in the manual, so I'm going to show you the manual. So I'm trying not to waste too much time, because TECKIN is a brand. They have their homepage, and probably you can download everything from there if you bought used or you lost the instructions. So, and if you don't need that, you can skip for 1 or 2 minutes. If you need it, just go to the highest resolution, usually 1080p. Make sure you put it on pause on every page, so you have plenty of time to read everything carefully. So I hope it's focusing more or less. So we are already in the middle of everything here, if you need that. Here we have also explanation about the app. I think it's not needed too much. Some notes, and here we have the Smart Life app, but usually you can find that directly in the Google Play Store, probably Apple Store as well, so you do not even have to use the QR code. Okay, so we are ready to connect the thing. So we have the Smart Life app here. If you don't have it already, you have to download, install, and then set up an account. So we have already a couple of things. So what we usually do, we click on the plus sign and then select an outlet here. And then based on the instructions, they say to choose electronic outlet. That's always a little bit a problem here in this app, because yeah, this is something which you cannot find, or at least I have never been able to find. So usually I have been just taking something similar and usually it works. So what I'm trying here is electrician and then power strip Wi-Fi. So let's see if this works. So we have to hook it up to power now, of course, and then based on the instructions we have to press for 5 seconds. So I'll wait a little bit till it stabilizes. So I've been waiting for a while, it hasn't done anything, so I think it's ready to press for 5 seconds. This is also what they are saying here, press for 5 seconds. And there was some feedback here, so let's see if we get some kind of similar light here. For me it looks like it's more like green blinking. They are showing yellow flashing, but yeah, let's continue anyway. Maybe we are lucky. Enter Wi-Fi password. So what we have to do here is to enter the password. That's the Wi-Fi password. Has nothing to do with a password from this device. This device doesn't have a password, so it's the normal password from your router. You have to make sure that you are using a 2.4 gigahertz. Also, sometimes people are saying it's good when you are then also on the same network with your phone. Sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's not, but it's recommended. But you should be on the same network anyway, so I highly suggest to do that, to go on the same 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So let's try and see if this works. Only 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network are supported. Please select 2.4. What I have here, it's a combined 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I think it's the first time I'm trying to use this. Like before, I had a dedicated 2.4 and a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Now I have switched to a combined one, and it looks like it's working. Added successfully. That's looking good, and it's done. I think we can even give it a name. That's really cool, because yeah, then we know which one we are controlling. It says SS31. So I've changed the name to SS31. Let's try and save and done here. And we can see we have two switches really. And now let's try to work with these things here. I'm having a little bit of problems. I don't have many devices. So let's try and see if we can find something suitable here. So unfortunately it's upside down, but you don't have to read the numbers. You just need to see if it's turned on or off. So of course this one here is powered from here and this one is powered from here. So I wanted to show you something which you have on a small screen, and so you can see everything. So let's try and turn this thing off here. And now you can see, yeah, power is gone here. So obviously that's the switch 1. Yeah, it has a small printing here. We can see S1. Maybe I'll put something larger here so we can see that a little bit better. But it's definitely the S1 and that's the S2. So let's turn off the S2 as well. Sometimes there is a little bit of power left in the device. But I have been able to hear, maybe you heard that too, that it almost instantly activated or deactivated the power. So let's try to turn the thing on. You can see works right away, and this one as well. So really nice. And we can not only control this manually, of course, we can add a timer. I mean, here we have a basic countdown of a couple of hours or minutes or so. Let's turn this off. This is just a one-time thing. What we usually want is a real timer, so we can set a time, like a start time or on time. We can do different days. You can see that. That's the on. You have an on and a off. So this would be then the on time. and we can add like an off time a little bit later. It's just a sample, doesn't have to make any sense. And repeat, of course, also same days. You have to make sure that these are the same days, and then you click on save. So you have the on days and times and the off day and time. So you have to make sure, of course, that these things are matching, otherwise it doesn't really make sense. But it's pretty easy, and you can activate and deactivate these things, and you can now go and add this thing to Google and Amazon. What you can also do is to give this a different name. We can click on this thing here, so it will be more easy to be recognized by Google Voice or Google Assistant or Alexa. If you really know what to use it for, you can just call it like Christmas 1. That's maybe a good thing here. Christmas 1, Christmas 2. I mean, you can change that later, but it's always a good thing to give a good name, so Google and Alexa will be able to understand. So by the way, we have also an all on and an all off. So you can see you have a lot of possibilities. So usually we have to go then directly, let's say, to Google Home here, and then add it from there. So what I recommend to go down, and sometimes it's already somehow linked, or Google will tell you that they have found a new device, and then you can directly include. And if you have already added this manufacturer, then usually it's already here. You can see it's already here, so we didn't have to do something. It's automatically here, and we can also control it from Google. So we can really try without doing something. I'm just trying it now. Hey Google, turn off Christmas 1. Yeah, and you can see, so it did it right away. First attempt, and usually this works. If you haven't already added TECKIN as a manufacturer, you will have to add this manufacturer to the Google manufacturer list. So I'm not going through the whole thing because it's not a tutorial about Google Home or Alexa. So usually when you're on the first side of Google Home, then on the left top there's a plus, and then you just click and do whatever they ask you to do, and usually this works. So yeah, for me that definitely works. It's a cool thing. Yeah, it's TECKIN. It's just working. As soon as you have this thing set up and added it as a manufacturer, you can add more and more of such devices. It's really fun. It's not much work. If you're adding this for the first time, it's maybe a little bit more work, but actually it's straightforward. But you can use this in a very common way, like as normal switch to push here to turn it on and also off, but then you cannot control the individual ports. Just push again and they are off. Yeah, that works as well. What we do not have here, of course, that's a dimmer. That would be a different device, but yeah, if you don't need a dimmer, then this could be a really nice thing for indoor, outdoor, whatever you want to control or monitor or whatever you want to do. And for me that definitely works. TECKIN has been always a very reliable source for such devices, and I'm using such things indoor and outdoor since quite some time. I've never had any problems so far, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. I can highly recommend this thing, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out, order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.